Who's the hottest Red Sox player, you think?
Who's the hottest Red Sox player? I'm not gay.
I didn't say you were, just like who's the hottest guy on the team?
Wow, you better watch that.
If you had to pick.
If I had to pick, I'd knock you out for saying that.
No, just like who's the hottest player. It's not like a gay thing. It's just like admiring another man's...
I'm not attracted to guys, so...
You don't have to be. It's just like you're admiring, like...
Why don't you suck some dude? That's all I'm thinking right now.
In another episode of Masculinity Equals Fragility.
I'm not gay either. I'm just saying, like...
So why are you saying who's the hottest guy then?
Because, like, I'm just trying to figure out who you guys think is the best-looking guy on the team.
No.
Best-looking guy on the Yankees.
No.
Best-looking guy on the Sox.
You.
Hey, thanks, man.
We may end on a high note, but this dude in the RoboCop kiosk sunglasses takes the cake in this video. Now the comments. Let me tell you something about these comments. When I tell you they did not disappoint, I mean they did not disappoint. The most defensive ones always got some to hide. The first guy, have something to hide? The defensive ones are actually sus. This man loves Andrew Tate. We already know. Stage 1, denial. Bro definitely has a secret. Oof, my timbers are shivered. My man has Grindr in the calculator app. The better question is this, because we are laughing at you. Why is ultra masculinity so incredibly weak sauce? Go over it in our comments section, but you know, here's just a few pointers. In 2015, the LA Times wrote of Anthony Williams, a sociology major at UC Berkeley. He began tweeting using the masculinity so fragile hashtag in an effort to talk about violence and harassment that women face daily. Yet overnight, the hashtag trended and he woke up to death threats. When you challenge masculinity, it hits a nerve, Williams said in a phone interview. It makes some men nervous, but violence against women is a result of the fragility of masculinity. A woman can say no to a man on a date, and she could end up dead. That's what women have to deal with, and we as men have to recognize that. One anonymous writer learned a profound lesson in self-actualization after letting his daughter paint his fingernails purple. What seemed like a simple act completely changed how he saw himself and how others related to him. I'm a middle-aged guy. Yes, I'm more liberal type of person, but painting my nails, I couldn't possibly paint my nails. That's women's business, he thought after his 7-year-old daughter made the hard-to-deny request that she paint his nails. When the author first went out in public with his nails painted purple, it was like a mini social experiment. Women greeted him with positivity. Morning. Oh, wow, I love your nails, the barista at his local coffee shop exclaimed. The reaction he received from men was similarly uniform but decidedly negative. One writer for the California Aggie wrote, "The traditional pillars of masculinity, the machismo, perpetual acts of service, exaggerated confidence, and bombast have slowly begun to be phased out, especially on collegiate campuses. There seems to be a shift of traditional masculine values. Through a discussion with peers and colleagues and later some of the male-identifying students at large, I began to explore the relationship between men and complements. I was curious to gain a female perspective on this as well, and the insights I gleaned from our student body were fascinating." Kelvin Collins would add, "Men should be able to genuinely complement each other. I say should be able to because there's still a prevailing notion that equates male bonding with homosexuality. You don't have to constantly defend your heterosexuality. There's a cultural expectation that men are independent to a point where they don't expect others to reach out or to reach out themselves, leading society to have appropriated ideas of traditional masculinity. Historically, men giving and receiving compliments can be a sign of some sort of weakness, no matter how unfounded. This fear of weakness plays into the problematic nature of machismo that often permeates the male experience. BuzzFeed even went over a recent list which reads, "Straight men of Reddit, what is the strangest things you have been told not to do because, quote, that's gay?" Putting on sunscreen was one. Another, the strangest one I've heard, 2 guys can't drive around in a convertible with the top down. And another one, 2 guys can't sit next to each other in a movie theater if it's not crowded. One time a girl thought I was gay because I was attentive during sex. I'm not even joking. eating at a sushi restaurant with another guy carrying an umbrella. At work, I once complimented another man on his outfit. My male coworkers looked at me as if I had asked him if he had naked photos of himself I could see. Broke a guy's jaw in high school, sent him a get well card while he was in the hospital. He called me gay for sending the card. Playing the saxophone. Honestly, what in the world? And the list goes on and on and on. I'm going to keep it real, yo. There is no shame in any of this. And if you're thinking there is, I am telling you, you're wrong. I was in the middle-age high school era of like when the F word was freaking prevalent, okay? When this faux pas masculinity was the norm and you couldn't show any shred of this, or else you were coined being gay. And gay was used as a term of disrespect. I truly wish I knew now what I knew back then. I truly, truly wish. What I see personally going on is in right-wing circles, the need for, we need the masculine men. That's how Josh Hawley says it, right? We need the men, and I'm a man, and I'm going to lead the men. It's all BS. The Andrew Tates of the world, BS, all of it. There is nothing wrong with complimenting another person, as long as you don't do it in a creepy way. There is nothing wrong with bonding over clothes and fits, hats, socks, the way one dresses. Look at some of the biggest influencers online. Good-looking dudes who will be photographed in the streets of New York, in the streets of Chicago, in the streets of LA, what have you, and tag each company for each corresponding piece that they're wearing. I just don't get it. But I will tell you, as I reach this conclusion of this video at least, that this rise in masculinity is going to be a thing in the midterms and also in 24. They are putting on like man forums. Josh Hawley, I believe, attended one. I've heard Ron DeSantis talk about this as well. And it's because they want to take away gay rights. And they want to take away LGBTQ rights. And there is a direct link with this is how our political leaders on that side of the aisle say you have to be a man. So I really appreciate the guy who uploaded this on TikTok. Go and give him a follow. Because, man, this was eye-opening as much as it was mind-numbing. So, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for watching.